Welcome to Dragonfly Trading. My name is Carrie, and I'm a full-time Elliott Wave trader in the crypto and forex markets. Today's video is going to be an update on Bitcoin. I feel that whatever Bitcoin decides to do, ETH and the altcoins will follow. I did go over the higher time frames and a much more in-depth analysis in my prior video. So this is kind of going to be a quick one, but if you want a more in-depth analysis, take a look at my prior video. Happy holidays to everybody in the US today. Today is the 4th of July. It's raining, of course. I apologize now. People are already setting off fireworks, and my dogs seem to want to be up my butt like glue lately. So if they bark, I'm just going to keep right on going and ignore it. So I apologize now. I know I've said this a couple of times in my prior videos about the Masterclass, but we finally have finished it. It is going to be released in the next couple of days. You can still get the reduced price on my website. The Masterclass will be increasing to $19.97. You can still get it for $4.97 on my website. That's a 75% discount. Take advantage. Get it now. It is so worth it. A lot of hard work, hours and hours of hard work went into this to make it the absolute best that we could. So you can get grandfathered in for 75% off. Take advantage because you'll never be able to get it at this price again. All right. So let's dive in. Bitcoin. This is what we all want. We want these 5 waves. Wave 1, Wave 2, Wave 3, Wave 4 we're hoping for, and a Wave 5. Projecting Wave 5, we're looking at 113,000. Now this is the minimum projection. This is not including FOMO. This is not including an overextended 5th wave. So this could go much higher. This is just the minimum of where it should go. Let's talk about Wave 4. We're all hoping that this is a Wave 4 and that this isn't the end of the bull run. In my prior videos, I talked about how this has a rounded top look, and all the prior tops have this sharp pattern. There was really a blow off to it. I don't see that here. So I am leaning 4th wave. Can it be something else? Absolutely. I've talked about that this could be a bigger 4th. And I won't get into that in this video, but take a look at my prior ones and you'll know what I'm talking about there. So right now, I'm looking at this as the Wave 4 that goes with this Wave 1 until it proves me wrong. If this is a Wave 1 and a Wave 2, this Wave 3 would need 5 waves inside. As you can see in white here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inside this Wave 3, we'd need 5 waves. As you can see in yellow, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is very much looking like this Wave 4 goes with this Wave 1. Yes, can you argue that maybe in between here this was some type of WXY or an ABC? Absolutely, you could argue that. I'm going with this as a Wave 1 until this proves me wrong. So how deep can the Wave 4 come? Well, it can come as deep as the top of this 2017 bull run. As long as we don't come into this Wave 1, we're okay. If we tap the top of it, this Wave 4 becomes invalid. And we're going to be dealing with something else. And I'm going to be saying to myself that this was the top of this current run. But as long as we stay out of Wave 1, we're fine. Let's talk about time. wave 1 and wave 4 in Elliott Wave differ, and they differ in time and correction type. So if we got an A, a B, a C type correction, zigzag, or whatever you want to call this here, but it was pretty simple correction, some type of A, B, C correction, we should get something different in wave 4. So meaning we could get a triangle here. We could get a running flat here. We could get a expanded flat. But we just need something different than what happened here. Also, they differ in time, meaning if wave 1 was long, wave 4 would be short. Or if wave 1 took 65 bars, wave 4 may take 147 bars. Or it would be shorter. So they are different, is what I'm trying to say. So wave 1 took 65 bars. I'm sorry, wave 2 took 65 bars. Right now, we're sitting at 18 bars. That's too short. Because I'm sure some people are wondering, why can't this be just an A, a B, and a C, and this is done, and we're on our way? That's the reason. It's too short. It's not even half the time that wave 2 took. So using the fib time zone, I've done a projection here. And if we are correcting this entire wave 3, this wave 4 should at least minimum come to the 0.33, which is sitting at approximately August 21st. I'm sorry, August 25th. And also, when we come to this projection, we should be coming down into it, meaning we should be doing something like, let's see, A, B, and we should be coming downwards into it. And first of all, we're not there, and we're not coming downwards and have hit it. If we take this and we drag it out to that projected August 25th, it's exactly half of wave 2, which would be acceptable. I would accept that. But it's just too short right now. Can it be over and it's just an ABC and we go? Of course, it can do that. The market is random and it does not have to follow Elliott Wave guidelines, you know, to the T. Does it follow it the majority of the time? Yes, it does. That's why I'm leaning that this wave 4 is not over. It just, as long and as big as this wave 2 was, this just doesn't look like the wave 4 is quite done to match this wave 2. All right. So let's go down to the lower time frame and take a look at what's going on. We have support here, we have support here, and we have resistance here. These blue boxes are gaps. This blue line is also a gap. Until the CME opens, I can't really draw a box there because it's not open yet, and this is where the gap will start from. So when it opens, that's how big the gap will be under us. So let's talk about what this can be. Now, I did talk about this in my prior video. I'm going to go over it quickly. We can have an A, a B, and a completed C wave that ended here. When we rally here, and that's what we're hoping for, is a rally, the higher that this rally goes, the better. Because if this is an ABC and it ended here, this rally is going to be corrective, and we're going to need this partner to the downside over here. So the higher this goes, the better, so that this partner will be higher. What else can it be? Well, if we just make an A, a B, say the C stays in the channel, and we get rejected at this resistance. If we do not come up and hit this resistance right here at 46,790, at that point, we would argue that this is a wave 1, a 2. This was all 3. This is 4. And even if it comes up higher, as long as it doesn't come into wave 1, and we're going to get a 5th to the downside. Can it double bottom? Yes. Or it could break it. How far it breaks it, I cannot say. Maybe it's just by a wick and we get bought back up, but this would be 5. We have a saying, what starts with 5 needs to end with 5. So if this happens and we don't come up into this area, we can call this a 5 wave. At that point, we would see a rally, but it would be corrective. So the higher the rally, the better. Because we're going to need 5 waves on the other side to the downside. So the higher the rally, the better, so that these 5 waves will be higher. Okay. So that's pretty much the 2 scenarios. We either have an ABC done here, we're going to rally up, and we need to rally high, but we'll need a partner for the ABC on the other side, and depending on how high the C wave comes, will depend on what the labeling is, whether we get 5 waves or we get 3 waves, which that's further out. I will update before then. So let's dig into this and see what's going on. Okay, so right now, 2 things can be going on here. We could be making a 1, a 2. We're going to get a 3 that busts out of this channel, 4 that probably finds support on it, and a 5. What would I call this if that happened? That would be the C wave that I've been looking for. So this would be A, this would be B, and then this would be C. And the higher this rallies, the better, because of the partner we need. That is one scenario. Inside of here, this is a 1, a 2, 3, 4, 5. We call this a 1, 2, 1, 2. But if we're going to go, we need to go here. Like, come on now, go. We need some separation. We need to break this channel. What else could happen? Well, there's always a bullish and a bearish scenario. Let's see. So let me go down just a little bit further. So what could happen is this has created an A, a B, C. We do not break the top here. And then we do something like A, B, C. And I know you've heard me say this before, that we get ABC to death. And unfortunately, then this would be maybe A, B, C. And we basically, what this does is we go up in a complex type correction. We get ABC, 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 but it can climb correctively like that. If that happens, and we start, climbing correctively, ABC, 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 and we just keep going like that up this channel, the only thing that changes is that it's the labeling. And this would be W, X, and Y. And it would stay inside this channel. At that point, because it didn't come into the wave 1, I'm going to be calling this a wave 4. So what do we need to happen here? What do we want to happen? Well, we want this to not do this ABC, ABC, ABC. We want to get that separation and get the impulsive C wave. So it needs to go. It needs to go. It needs to break this channel and get on up here. Maybe when the CME opens, that's when it's going to happen. Now, if we break this bottom right here at 30,129, the C wave becomes invalid. And honestly, if we start breaking 32,720, I'm going to be saying to myself, this is not a C wave anymore, especially if we break this channel. Then I'm going to be looking at this as may climb correctively or we're rolling over. Can we roll over here? Yes, we can. We can roll over at any time. That's always on the table. So let's get the C wave, right? All right, so that's about it. That is the scenarios that we have on the table, and let's see what happens when the CME opens. Take advantage of the discount on the Masterclass if you have ever thought about becoming an independent trader and not having to rely on YouTube videos to tell you the bear and the bull count. And I hope everybody has a wonderful holiday. And thank you everyone for subscribing and commenting. I appreciate every one of you.